I work part-time in a senior creative design and leadership role, and I'm always praised for my ability to provide a 38-hour week worth of work in a 25-and-a-half-hour week. But it seems there's always the expectation to put in more than the full-time workers because I'm not at work all week. How should I handle the expectation that I feel I'm not already doing enough?
It's really hard. And I know my wife is part-time at the moment, and she feels these same pressures. And I think a lot of people on 3 or 4 day weeks can often feel that pressure. I guess the important thing is to make sure that you're talking with your leadership team and everyone in the business, and making sure that your expectations are aligned with each other. Because sometimes we can also put these feelings upon ourselves when maybe they actually just love everything that you're doing, and there isn't that feeling of expectation. But it is tricky when everyone is there 5 days a week, and what's happening on that day where emails have to still be sent and all of that kind of thing. So it's just, I guess, ensuring that you're working with the management team and working around ways that means that you're not actually on that other day, or having to deliver a full week's work within your less contracted time.
It's a great opportunity for salary negotiation, I would have thought.
Yeah.
If you're providing 38 hours worth of work in 25 hours, I would say that that's a great opportunity to have a chat about how much you are actually worth compared to other people that are doing 38 hours in 38 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe that helps. Kristen, anything you'd like to add there?
Not really. I mean, I really agree with Nick's sentiments around working with your management. I think that's always an important first step. He's absolutely right, is that not only, speaking with our manager around, get just to try to gain a better sense of what their expectations are, and if that's aligned with what we feel is expected of us is helpful. Particularly to help manage our assumptions or kind of that notion of the perception gap. We don't know until we actually ask, and often we can assume that. The only other thing that I would think about is that, if indeed there was an expectation, to put more in, this is where there is an opportunity to, really set some healthy boundaries for yourself. And that involves, speaking with your manager around, your current tasks and your workload and the timeframes required to do that, explicitly demonstrating and explaining to them, that great work takes time and focus, and that it's just not humanly possible to do those kinds of things. But also, when there is a culture where others are perhaps seen to be sitting, staying back longer after their finish time, or even sitting at their desks and eating their lunch, sometimes we can believe that, that's the way that it has to be. And we don't always have to do the things that other people do. So part of setting healthy boundaries can really help, involve modeling a different way, and one that prioritizes balance. And if worse comes to worse, and things are really gonna, sort of being pushed on you, this is where you have the opportunity to put forward ideas to your management of what you think would be helpful, and sort of bring ideas to the table so that you're not allowing them to make the decision for you, and then ask them for their input on those ideas that you shared with them.
Yeah, excellent. Really good. Thank you.